Hi, my name is Emma Shirey, and I'm going to be telling you about some lessons I learned in the last lecture. The top 10 notes from Randy Pausch in the last lecture are probably dream big like a child, anticipate brick walls and be determined to get over them, collaborate, push the envelope, have fun, keep learning, and pick up on the head fakes, get an accountability partner, get feedback on your output, enjoy the fruits of your labor, and stay inspired. One of the main points that he said was dream big like a child. How this encourages me is I've always loved being a child and having fun. It was a time when I was stressed. It wasn't stressed out and was able to do all the fun things I like to do. Thinking about the dreams inspires me to want to do these things and have a fun job, not just sitting at a desk all day and staring at a computer screen. My childhood dreams were being a teacher, making crafts to sell, sewing pretty purses and quilts, and seeing others outside of the country, or seeing places outside of the country. Second most important thing he said was anticipate brick walls and be determined to get over them. There are many blocks along the way of trying to do these dreams, like not making any money off of doing them, so you don't want to do it. You have to think of ways to get over the troubles/brick walls and to get to your dream. I thought I should not do crafts or sew for a living, but I think it's become a home ec but I think I could become a home ec or sewing teacher and I can teach kids how to sew and even have a fun time. Another point that Randy made was collaborate. I usually like to work by myself. When Randy said working together and talking with people helped his class of 50 kids create some amazing ideas, I thought I should try talking with some people to get some ideas of what all I would need to do to go travel outside of North America. My grandmother's a big travel person. She's traveled a lot of places outside of the U.S. and made big trip plans and organizes them. She took my family to Italy in 2019 and had it all organized and planned out. She she is who I would talk to with it if I was going to France or Africa one day. Pushing the envelope/humility. Whenever he says push the envelope, it's like whenever you feel like everything is good and you should keep trying to do better. When Randy's class project came back amazing, he thought they did an amazing job, but decided they should do even better. My teacher always tells me to do better so I can get better results. Humility. There's always going to be humility in your life somewhere along the way. When you feel that, don't stop. You might need to find others to help you out. Working well with others allows you to have fun while getting more done, like group projects in school. Have fun with your time. Time management can be a little stressful sometimes. This is why you need to come up with fun ways to take care of the time, like Dr. Posh and Don Marnelli made learning fun at this ETC. Whenever I sew quilts, I hardly pay attention to the time because I'm having so much time quilting, or I'm having so much fun quilting. This is another reason why I think sewing quilts or purses would be a great job for me. Another one of the big lessons learned that Randy wanted us to learn was keep learning, slash pick up on the head flakes. Head fakes. Head fakes mean learning something important without notice while focusing on learning something else. For instance, on my Washington, D.C. trip, I thought I was just going to have some fun, but I learned a lot of things along the way. There are many ways to manage time. These are some ways I learned in this lecture. The number one way I handle it is doing one task at a time. I sew one quilt at a time, otherwise I would have 5 to 10 quilts in my closet. The second way I handle it is by completing my hardest task first. This then moving on to an easier task, like doing schoolwork before sewing. The third way I handle it is by working on one task for a certain amount of time, say 30 minutes, and then working on another. I spend around 30 minutes sewing, and then I maybe go cook or do some schoolwork afterwards. One thing I learned in this lesson was get an accountability partner slash get feedback on your output. I don't have many friends in my life so far. After watching this lecture, I know I need to find some more. I need to find one that would send me a text at least 2 or 3 times a week to see how I'm doing at work and to motivate me to do better or even just ask me how I'm doing. I have plenty of people in my life that tell me when I'm doing something wrong or that I'm doing okay, and for instance, family. Rainey said, enjoy the fruits of your labor. He wanted big stuffed animals as a kid, and he got lots of them as you saw in the lecture. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher. I teach at camps now for the fun of it, like created for a purpose, instead of being a teacher, because I learned how hard being a teacher was from my mom. These are a list of ways to live an inspired life that Randy Pausch ended his last lecture with. Be thankful for parents, mentors, students, and colleagues. Have fun every day. Never lose your childlike wonder. Help others. Remember that loyalty is a two-way street. Never give up. Pausch didn't get into Brown University nor Carnegie Mellon initially, but he did become a teacher there. Know how to help, know how to get help from others. Don't fail. The best goal is at the bottom of the barrel of poop, aka don't quit. Embrace the grind during the hard times. Get a feedback loop and listen to it. Feedback, accountability, and humility. Show gratitude. Don't complain, just work harder. This is me in Italy with my dad seeing outside the US. And this is me being a princess one day in my life, like I always wanted to be when I was a little girl. So these are two ways that I've used his advice in my life, I guess you could say, but I can't wait to see all the other things that I will be able to do.